Hi everyone, I'm Brenda. I am 15 and I'm the author of the conspiracy series. Welcome to my channel. And today we are going to be talking about owning a business as a teenager, because when you do publish a book, you do essentially start a business. Before we get into the video, please like and subscribe to this channel. We talk about writing, being a teenager, all that fun stuff. Make sure to buy my books, The Conspiracy and The Lead. They are available on Amazon and Amazon Kindle. They're linked in the description, as well as on my website, which you definitely should be watching. That's going to have the most up-to-date information about when my next books are going to be coming out, release dates, covers, just all of those, all that fun stuff. And yeah, let's get into the video. So when you publish a book, essentially you are starting a business for yourself, you're making money, and you're paying business expenses. Now, depending on how much you're making off your first book, you may or may not have to pay taxes. I haven't gotten there yet, so I will let you know when I figure that out. But you are starting a business, and you really need to be able to focus on that business. Now, obviously, there are things that are going to come before that, like having a social life, you're a teenager, and going to school, because school should be your number one priority, but you are starting a business. Now, Catherine Manning has talked on her YouTube channel about the business of YouTube, and we are going to be pulling some of that stuff into here, as well as just like being a writer and then the things you will need to think about, and like marketing. We're going to talk about that in a minute, but YouTube is a great way to market your books. That's what I'm doing out here. I'm marketing my books to you. Don't forget to buy 2 books, and then the third one's coming out this October. So in order to have success in your business, you have to think about success. So where are you going? What are your goals? You need to be able to set your business goals. Like, where are you going? So like, over the next year, I want to sell 50 books. That's a goal. So you're thinking about success. You're thinking about where do you want to go here. So when thinking about success, you need to think about where do you want to go. So as an adult, do you want an author to be your full-time job? Do you want it to kind of be a little side thing that you're doing? Do you just want to keep it do you just want to leave it as something that you're doing in high school and then just kind of move on from it once you get to college and like get like another job? Is it this just like something you do for fun? And like if it's for fun, that's great. Good for you. And like if you're just doing this for fun, then these following things may not apply to you as much, but definitely stick around for the entire video. But you definitely need to be thinking about where you're going to go and how you're going to get there. So now, let's get into money. So first of all, you are going to make money if you decide to publish a book. Probably not going to be all that much. I shared in another video that I'll link up here how much I've actually made off of my book, so you should definitely check that out. But you're not going to be making much at the start. But you are going to be making money, which means you're going to have to do money things. So you're going to have a bank account. If you're a minor, you're going to need a parent or guardian on that account. And then of course, you're going to have business expenses. So for me, I have shared how I make my covers, and I'll link that video up there as well. So definitely check that out. But I do that all myself, which means I have to like figure out what I need for my cover, what I'm getting for my cover, and a lot of the stuff I do just like normally have around my house. But like some stuff like roses, need to buy roses for that. That is very common in both book covers. And you're also going to need to like think about taxes eventually. Again, I'm not really there yet. I'm just gonna kind of figure it out once I get there. And then my mom is also a lawyer, so we're gonna figure it out, guys. So you're going to need to think, what do you need to pay for? So if you are doing YouTube, you might want to invest in like a better camera, better gear. you might want to invest in like more storage space. You're probably going to want to invest in like a thumb drive or a hard drive for your books. Maybe even a new computer if you get there. Just like think, what do you need money for? And that's going to actually go right into marketing. So for marketing, you need to get people to your brand because you are starting a brand when you publish a book. So you need to get people over there and like, okay, I want to buy this book and this book from you, basically. So you need people to get over to your brand, and one really good way to do that is YouTube, and which is why I'm up here. If you are doing YouTube, I highly recommend you check out Catherine Manning and some other creators who talk about YouTube so you can be successful on YouTube, and hopefully that's going to drive people to buy your books. So really, YouTube for me, this is not what I want to do professionally. I don't want to be a professional YouTuber. I want to be a professional author. YouTube is just one of my stepping stones to get there. So you're going to need a plan. Now, so I have this journal, and this is where I make my to-do list. Now, I have this written in the front. It says, I will crush my dream. But every night before I go to bed, I make a to-do list for the next day. So this was Sunday, June 27th. And then, so this is my to-do list for today. I need to film for YouTube, take the thumbnails, edit them, and work on personal writing. So I wrote this out last night, and so this is my plan for today. With your plan, you need a plan to drive people to your books. What makes people want to read your books? So again, YouTube, you see me, I'm talking about writing, I'm talking about the business of being an author, I'm talking about overworking yourself, talking about my story. And so I'm saying, hey, I'm a writer, these are my tips, go check out my books. Definitely go check them out, linked in the description. Am I over-promoting myself in this video? Yes, definitely. What do you want to be known for in your writing? So J.K. Rowling is known for the magic of Harry Potter, but what do you want to be known for in the writing community? So when someone looks at your books, they're going to, oh, I read this book by this author. I'm probably going to like this one. So you almost need a niche within being an author. Now, like, if you want to branch out, do that. I am personally writing some nonfiction right now. Don't know if I'm going to publish it, but I am writing some nonfiction right now. Go for it. This is your writing. Do whatever you want. But it will help you to niche down a little bit in your writing. At least get your style down now. Your style is going to evolve just like you are, no matter what. I think I lost you by now. Okay, let's move on. So make connections. So that can be with anyone. So family, friends, and school. Those are going to be your biggest supporters. I know my friends have bought my books. Love you guys. And they're definitely supporting me through this whole thing. Crazy year, guys. But yeah, definitely like make connections, find people who are going to support you through what you're doing, and just, yeah. Find people who are... So you definitely want connections, people who are going to support you and buy your books, people who are going to read your books, and people who are going to leave reviews. Reviews sell books, guys. So find someone, even just like give them a free copy of your book and say, please read this and please leave me a review on Amazon. Reviews sell books. Speaking of reviews, if you guys have bought and read my books, please leave reviews for me on Amazon. Like I said, that really helps books sell. And yeah, that's kind of all I have for you. So thank you for watching this video. Hope you liked it. If you did, like and subscribe to my channel. Like I said, we talk about writing and all that. Make sure to buy and read my books. I do talk about them a lot on this channel. I use them as examples, and it's easier for me to assume that you've read my books than assume that everyone's read Harry Potter. Make sure to be watching my website. That is going to have the most up-to-date information on everything. The release date of the third book, the title of the third book, the cover for the third book, all super exciting, and it's all going to be announced within the next couple months because coming out in October. And yeah, also please leave any comments, questions you have for me in the comments, and I do try to reply to every single comment, so please do that, and I will see you guys next week. Bye. When's this video coming out? The color on this sleeve seems a lot more vibrant than on this sleeve. What was I saying? So in order to be able to think of it, so in order to, what was I saying?